Oh, you know, it's just another pedophile teacher getting off the hook and no jail time for things like statutory rape, drop the G. Absolutely unreal. And this right here is why this crap keeps happening with teachers, especially with females, because they are not getting the proper punishment. So, a married Missouri teacher sent multiple nude photos and sexual videos to a 16-year-old student. She has reportedly avoided prison time due to a plea deal that has really ticked off the entire community in St. James, Missouri. 26-year-old Ricky Lynn Laughlin, pictured here, is reportedly a former special ed teacher at St. James High School. She was sentenced to only 5 years of probation after she pleaded guilty to a single count of first-degree endangering the welfare of a child. That's it, 5 years of probation. It was said that the judge suspended her 5-year prison sentence despite all the evidence prosecutors had on her that they had reportedly been getting over the past several months. The charges she was able to avoid and the ones that were dropped were reportedly second-degree statutory rape, possession of child SA material, sexual exploitation of a minor, tampering with evidence, physical evidence, that is, tampering with a victim, furnishing pornographic material to a minor, and second-degree sexual trafficking of a child under the age of 18 years old. All those charges, and all she gets is 5 years of probation. Make it make sense. All those charges were dropped. And that's, as I said, because she did a last-minute plea deal in Grundy County Circuit Court. It was said the charges were all just quietly dropped in exchange for a guilty plea to a lesser charge. A lesser felony. And again, no jail time. It just blows my mind. According to reports, her relationship with this student started in September of 2023. That's when she started to message the teen on Snapchat. Of course, it's Snapchat. It's always Snapchat. Then over the next few weeks after she sent him that initial message, she then started to send him nude pictures. And she solicited sexually explicit photos from him as well. She also sent him a video of her using an sex toy on herself. And she even invited him, the student, the teen, over to her home while her husband was out of town, sick. And she's got a child. The student later reportedly told police that things had progressed pretty quickly and that the two of them had indeed kissed. The boy said, though, when he was asked to go over to her house for sex, he declined because he did not feel comfortable. Police also said when word of their relationship started to spread around the school, Ricky Lynn panicked. She then started to beg the student to delete their message history, and she told him she could go to jail if the pictures come out. Police later found all that explicit content she sent to the teen on the teen's phone. It was said all of this came as a big surprise to the local community because Ricky Lynn portrayed such a wholesome image, especially online. At the time of the crimes, she was married and they had a 1-year-old little girl together. They reportedly got married in June of 2022, so about a year later, she would cheat with a child. It was also said that on Facebook, she would post pictures of her husband and her precious little family, and they looked like they were just perfectly fine and happy. But investigators said that behind the scenes and all of this posting on social media, she was actually using Snapchat to groom a teenage student. They said she first built trust with him and then sent him graphic content. According to reports, she later tried to claim she didn't know that he was a minor. Yeah, right. Under Missouri law, the age of consent is reportedly 17. The child was 16. All of this reportedly came to light after a detective alerted authorities about a rumor of a student and teacher relationship at St. James High School. Investigators were quickly able to determine that the victim was indeed a student. They then got a warrant. To begin with, it was said Ricky Lynn denied any wrongdoing, but she finally allowed police to search her phone. And when they looked inside the phone, they reportedly found a video matching the teen boy's description and Ricky Lynn performing an sex act and then sending it to the teen. On October 23rd of last year, 2024, prosecutors charged her with 7 felonies and a misdemeanor. And it was this month that she pleaded guilty to a single lesser charge. Now listen to this crap. She also doesn't have to get on the sex offender registry. Make it make sense. Are you kidding me? This is unreal. Probation, that's it. For grooming a student and doing what she did, no jail time. Unbelievable. Like I said, this is why these teachers keep doing what they're doing. There have got to be stricter repercussions and harsher sentences. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more daily dirty teacher stories and other true crime news, make sure you follow and subscribe over on YouTube.